I think it's pretty much impossible for me to make a short video. I've made this like twice now and it keeps ending up over 20 minutes long, and considering this is just a favorite clothing store video, I try to shorten it a little. So yeah, this is going to be my favorite plus size clothing stores. I'm going to link a like master directory kind of thing with a whole bunch of different plus size stores that one of my favorite Tumblrs made, which is WTF plus, or yeah, what the fuck plus on Tumblr. She made this list and it's really informative and great, so I'm going to link it down below. But these are just my personal favorites clothing stores. First and foremost is ModCloth. If you follow my Tumblr, you will know that I'm slightly obsessed with ModCloth. I just really love them. Specifically in the last year, they have really upped the ante as far as their plus size section. They've been listening to their plus size customers and kind of trying to give them more of what they want. They've been integrating more plus size models and with the straight size ones and not trying to get like brownie points for it. You know, like some companies will like shove it in your face like, look at me being body positive. Whereas ModCloth is kind of like, we should have been doing this already. So that's really great. As far as the clothes they offer, they're very, basically, if I could just shop, like buy all of my clothes from them, I would. They're very feminine. A lot of their stuff is flirty, it's cute, it's fun. They have a lot of awesome prints and different cuts. It kind of has a vintagey vibe, a lot of it, or pin-up-y even, and it's just all around really great. My perfect aesthetic is basically ModCloth. For sizing, they go up to like a 3X, 4X generally in most of their plus size stuff, but I have seen a few items that are like a 32, so I'm hoping that's an indicator that they will be extending more of the sizes, hopefully. The quality is generally pretty good in my experience. Sometimes the pricing is really high and you see that one dress and you're like, wow, I gotta have that, and then you look at the price and you're basically crying because no. But the good thing is that they do have a clearance section that's pretty good, and they also have a lot of sales that they do. Recently they had like a 50% off a lot of stuff, and I got sucked in and bought a bunch of stuff from that sale, so look out for the clearance and different coupon codes that you can use. Sometimes they'll have like 20 off of 100. Sorry. Or different codes that you can use, so I would look at those. But as far as a favorite clothing store goes right now, I would definitely say it's ModCloth. They just have really great customer service, their site is cute, their clothes are adorable, and it's basically everything I could want and more. Next would be ASOS Curve, or ASOS, which is a UK-based brand. I haven't really shopped at ASOS a lot recently because a lot of what I've seen hasn't exactly caught my eye, since ModCloth is kind of like still in the spotlight, but they do have a lot of like on-trend pieces. None of it's really like drab or boring. And I don't know, they have a lot of clothing, like it's not just a small section, like it's pretty big. They used to do free shipping and now there's a minimum. It's a pretty small minimum, but it's still like, it used to be free. That kind of sucks. As far as quality goes, I would say it's generally good. There's some misses there, like some are not that great, but generally speaking I would say it's pretty good. Size wise, they go up to like a 26, no 24. The US 24 I think is one of the biggest sizes they offer. But the thing about ASOS is they generally run big. I'm like a 26 on bottom, a little bit smaller on top, and my go-to size for ASOS is usually a 20 or an 18, and I even have a 14 that fits. So if you think you won't be able to fit into the clothes they have, then you're probably still in luck, because I know a lot of like, God, sorry, there's something in my eye. I know there's a lot of women who wear over a size 30 who can fit into their clothes, so you probably will still be able to wear some stuff from them. Pricing is, you know, it's kind of like a lot of stuff can run pretty high and then they have decent price stuff. The good thing is their clearance section is pretty huge, so I would definitely check that out. The next brand I'm going to talk about, or website, is Torrid. Torrid specifically, I like my jeans from there, or my jeggings. I have 3 different pairs of the jeggings and they are wonderful. They're the most comfortable jean-like thing I've ever worn. They're just so comfy, but they still look like jeans, and they're just adorable and wonderful. And I can't say enough good things about them. I also have a few other pairs of jeans from them that I really like. Other than that, I only have like a few tops that I like from them. I used to really love Torrid, but I think over the years my style has evolved and so has theirs, and they're not going in the same direction typically. So the thing with Torrid is I usually only shop there during hot cash, which they do a few times a year, and it's basically like you get half off of everything. So I would typically recommend shopping from them during those periods, because other times it's questionable on whether the price is worth it or not. They also have like wide width shoes. I think I just spit at the camera, sorry. Yeah, they also have wide width shoes, which is pretty great since a lot of places don't carry those, so that's another positive of them. Another place I like is New Look, which is another UK based brand, I think. I haven't really shopped at them that much because the shipping is kind of, because since they're from Europe, it's kind of more expensive. But everything I've got from there I really like. They have a lot of cute pieces and fun, kind of feminine, some romantic pieces, so if that's what you're looking for, I'd recommend them. I don't really have enough experience with them to really say that much about the quality, or like, everything I've got from them is pretty good quality, but like as far as pricing goes and stuff like that, I don't have a lot of experience, but I do like New Look. Target is kind of a mixed bag, mostly bad right now. They basically took out their plus size clothing sections at the end of last year and like didn't even say anything about it. They were just gone one day, and then eventually they were like, oh, we're revamping the plus size section and it's getting a whole new line. And 3 or 4 months after they said that was coming out, my store got in this section and it was, I can't even begin to describe how horrible and how little passion went into that clothing. Like, there was no color, there was like 3 racks of clothing at most, there was nothing, and it's just like you took away the plus size clothing to put in this. Like, and they haven't like added anything to it either. It's like the maternity section is probably like 6 times bigger than the plus size section, if not bigger than that. So yeah, that's just really disappointing. Online they do have some cute things. I have a Target debit card, so I get free shipping from them if I buy online, so I've got a couple cute things. And the pricing is okay, and the quality is usually good. So I've got like a dress from there, and I think a couple other things, but it's still kind of like, it just sucks. Like, Target before a few years ago used to have a pretty good plus size line, and now it's, no. I don't even know why I'm putting this in this video since this is supposed to be my favorite stores, but you know, whatever. Forever 21 is actually one of the favorite ones. It's, sizing is kind of hard to determine sometimes because They only go up to 3X, and typically it's more of a junior sizing, but I'm definitely not a junior's 3X, and I can fit into some of their stuff depending on how it's cut. But they have really reasonable prices, from like $3 to $30 is the general price range. I have a lot of camis that I like for layering that I have from there that were like $3 a piece. A lot of really cute dresses for like $20 to $30, and they just have some good stuff. If you're lucky enough to be able to fit into their bottoms, I would definitely recommend checking out their like jean shorts, because I so wish I could fit into those. They have a pretty good selection of really cute jean shorts, and I'm just envious because not a lot of plus size stores have those. So yeah, Forever 21 has a lot of like cute pieces. They're like generally either on trend or like edgy or just fun and flirty. I like them. I like Forever 21. I think one of the other, I think I'm only gonna mention two other ones. Gwynnie Bee, which isn't even like a store that you really its main function isn't to buy clothing from, like that's part of it, but Gwynnie Bee is basically like a website that you can rent clothing from. So you basically get things sent to you and you send them back, or you can keep them, and when you do buy them, it's at a discounted price, which is nice. And they offer a wide variety of brands, go up to like a 32. The first month is free. I actually have a really long video about this that I already made, which you can find in my video section on here. But yeah, I would recommend them too, as far as plus size clothing goes, because they're like, they get in new arrivals pretty much every few days, and I don't know, I've had a good experience with them in general. The only other brand I really feel like mentioning is, actually, damn it. Okay, I think I have two more. I think I should have written a list. Okay, the next brand is SWAK or SWAK Designs, Sealed with a Kiss Designs. They have a lot of more basic pieces that I have in my wardrobe that I really like. I have some camis and other tops from them that are so comfy and flowy and just lovely to wear, and I have a few dresses from them that I really like for the same reasons. They have this fabric that is just so soft and stretchy and comfortable, and it's breathable, and it's just amazing. So those are my favorite things from them. I also have a convertible dress from them, which is basically a whole lot of bang for your buck because you can wear it so many different ways. So they have a lot of those. So it's good for like a lot of basic pieces and like more feminine, flirty pieces. They also have another line called Size Appeal, which is more club wear, sexy attire, and yeah. So that's what I would go to SWAK for. Their clothing is kind of expensive, but they do have like codes that you can use generally and other stuff. I would follow their Facebook for that reason, because they post them there. God, I keep adding on to this. This isn't like a clothing store, but Hips and Curves is probably my favorite lingerie store for plus size lingerie. They just have a lot of beautiful, classy, well-made pieces. And it's basically all the kind of lingerie I like. Like, they have a bunch of different sections for different stuff. They have hosiery and stockings and garters and underwear and like baby dolls and camis and leotards and just a whole bunch of stuff, and it's all really, really pretty and romantic and feminine and lacy and sexy, and I would recommend Hips and Curves if you're looking for lingerie. For bras, I know a lot of people go to the lingerie portion of Lane Bryant, which is Cacique, I think that's how you say it. and they have a pretty good selection. I have a few bras from them which are pretty good quality, and they typically do some kind of sale with that, so I would recommend that. I'm gonna stop talking in a minute, but the only other thing I want to mention is Hell Bunny, which I'm not even talking about like the site so much as the actual brand or company or whatever. A lot of my favorite dresses are from Hell Bunny. They have a very vintagey pinup aesthetic, and a lot of it is like fitted in the bust and flares out beyond that. And you can get them, like if you Google plus size Hell Bunny, you'll get a bunch of searches or results to come up from your search. I know you can get them from Amazon or eBay or ModCloth or another company that I bought one from recently was Sweet Echo Plus, and they're just really pretty pieces. I don't know. I haven't seen another company that really offers the kind of clothes that Hell Bunny does for plus sizes and the extent that they do. So if you like kind of vintagey pinup look, then I would definitely check them out as well. And I think I'm done now because this video is probably already 20 minutes long again. I will link all of what I've talked about in the description bar, and hopefully this helps you to find some cute fatty clothing, because otherwise I probably just wasted a bunch of your time. But either way, thank you for watching, and bye.